remember when Fetty Wap came into the office and they were like, look at his eye. I said, I don't give a fuck about Wap's eye. I said, hello, here you pretty. That was my, that was the thing. I'll give you a personal story with you and fucking Dipset. We was, we were dropping that record and Jewels wasn't signed. I said, yo, it was a true story or not? So I'm looking at you, okay, I said, so why they ain't signing? So I'm thinking y'all trying to pull something on me. And they say, nah, Kev, you know, it's new. He come in. I said, no, we got to get, you know what I mean? So I'm always looking for that thing that's going to disrupt. And I'm not the guy that say the people in the industry is going to ruin the industry because I disrupted the industry enough times. So I know what I have to do now is remind people what authentic is because they really don't know because they clickbaiting. They chasing that and the people. Kev, you sound like, you know.
But it's so, all right, so
dig deep,
the
baby.
average executive is telling you that. They not jacking nothing else. Let me see his numbers. Let me see his analytics. You got to, let me see his numbers. Let me see his analytics. You can't even break the force field as an artist to even get a fucking.
You know what break the force field? That motherfucking record.
You right.
Jim, so let's talk about the algorithm that you did. You know what that record was? Ballin'. At that particular time, everybody they had no idea.
Yeah, but somebody gave me a chance to work to my ballin'.
But you're missing what I'm trying to tell you. You created it though,
Mm-hmm.
I believe all that was an opportunity. And what I'm saying is that same is even more right now. Just as easy it is to be an artist, it's easy to start your company. It's easy as Jim. Back in the day, you wouldn't be able to have 50,000 square foot just because you. What are you talking about? 50, so, and by the way, there's so many people that said no, don't do it, but you believe it, and I believe them kids and them artists are about to come back. I do not believe anybody can stop God. Don't believe anybody can stop. I'll give you another example. You'll love this one. So you don't think General Motors, Ford, Toyota, all of them were talking about electric cars?
They had to.
Yeah, but why they ain't do nothing about it? But you know who did something about it? Elon said, okay, y'all playing with that.
Let me dive right into this.
Let me get that. By the way, didn't even start the company, but saw something called Tesla and figured out how he can make it better. Everything was created, everything that was created like that. The big labels were a cluster of independent thinkers that they put together. So what are we talking? That's been happening for hundreds of years. So what are we talking about? I really don't believe, I will never put who I am, what I am, or why I am in the hands of what's going on. I'm going to create it.